high of 81 degrees, and then Saturday warmer with sunshine and some clouds on the way to a high of 84. Good afternoon, I'm Larry Mullins. When's news time at The Tone, 5:30.
Good afternoon, I'm Lori Madden. This year's city budget includes more funds for all 5 district attorney offices, something the mayor and supporters of a new discovery rule touted by prosecutors, criticized by others, was announced.
Mayor Adams' announcement comes as new discovery laws go into effect this week.
This funding means more criminals off our streets. It means more cases are prosecuted, and it means more communities are safe.
Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg's office received $3 million.
For the first part of it, we'll go to helping our staff and really deepening our resources to process the cases, meet our discovery obligation, efficiently move cases, which we know reduces recidivism and advances public safety.
The funding will also be used to expand units targeting cybercrime, domestic violence, and forensic analysis. Marla Diamond, 1010 wins on 92.3 FM at City Hall.
Wednesday's time, 5:31. Time now for expanded traffic and transit. Here's Greg Rice.
Now, Lori, it's just a nasty night getting home in Nassau County. Southbound Wantagh State Parkway coming down towards Hempstead Turnpike. You got the left lane out with a crash, so you're single file in the right lane and at a standstill from the northern state. The southbound Meadowbrook a bit slow, too, off of the northern state through Hempstead Turnpike. And the southbound Seaford Oyster Bay sluggish, but at least moving from right off of the northern state Parkway coming all the way to the southern state. It's just a busy afternoon in Nassau. And since we're here, here's what we see on Long Island's Big Three. The eastbound Southern State Parkway, they got a bit of a slow ride right now from right around Eagle Avenue and fits and starts.
$2.95 regular cash, $3.01 regular credit on that gas station there.
Northern State Parkway a bit nasty from North Shore Towers.
I call that out for historical purposes.
107 in the LI, you don't sniff the speed limit out of Queens all the way out towards Bagatelle Road. Here's what you need to know about the bridges and the tunnels. City-bound side of the George Washington Bridge, about an extra 45 on the upper because of a crash under the apartments in the right lane. Lower is a bit better. Southbound Deegan, you had a stall after Van Cortlandt Park South in the left lane, but after that, you're in better shape. Lincoln Tunnel, 30 minutes in. Outbound Lincoln Tunnel, an extra 20 minutes from 11th, better from 9th. Holland, 20 to 30 minutes out of town. The inbound Skyway is slow. The Newark Bay is better. Traffic is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan. I'm Greg Rice, 1010 wins on 92.3 FM.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Now the AccuWeather 4-day forecast. Here's meteorologist Brian Thompson.
Now, Lori, after a pretty cloudy day today, it's going to stay pretty cloudy tonight. Still a bit of haze around due to some of the Canadian wildfire smoke. That could still cause some haze or reduced air quality into tomorrow. But in general, the smoke is going to become less and less of a factor locally as we head toward the weekend. We'll have a low of 69 tonight. We have already seen a couple of showers and sprinkles pop up west of the city and along the Jersey Shore, and that we'll still have a few more of those as we head through the night. Tomorrow, intervals of clouds and sun, so we'll brighten up a little bit compared to today. Still a bit of haze at times, a high near 80. Mostly clear tomorrow night and pretty comfortable for early August. Low 66 in the city. Many cooler suburbs will be near 60 or if not into the 50s tomorrow night. Then Friday, a fantastic day. Lots of sunshine with low humidity and a high of 81. And overall, a pretty nice weekend. It's going to be warming up, but the humidity will stay pretty low through the weekend. And it does look primarily dry with sunshine and some clouds. High 84 Saturday into the upper 80s on Sunday. So once we get past the shower chance tonight, really not much chance of rainfall over the next several days. 74 degrees and cloudy right now in Midtown. We're heading down to a low 69 tonight. I'm AccuWeather meteorologist Brian Thompson on New York's weather station. 1010 wins on 92.3 FM.
Viking, dedicated to creating travel experiences for the thinking person with programs designed for cultural enrichment on board and on shore. Discover more at Viking.com.
If you have friends visiting from out of town, or maybe you need an assist in getting around the city, Libby may be able to help. Libby, short for Liberty, is a new AI travel genius for tourists and others visiting the city. Nancy Mamana of New York City Tourism and Convention says Libby can provide instant responses to travel and tourism questions about the 5 boroughs in 60 languages.
To help people find things more quickly, more efficiently. And it's just, again, another touch point. And the languages have really helped us expand our reach.
She says Libby is free, and it comes just in time for next year's FIFA World Cup, when visitors from all over the globe will be descending on New York. Mets fans were hoping for history at Citi Field this afternoon, but they'll have to wait. Pete Alonso did not homer. He's been looking to tie or break Darryl Strawberry's home run record of 252 homers. Mets lost to the Guardians this afternoon. Fans, of course, would have liked a hometown record. After today's game, the Mets are on the road in Milwaukee. Mets fans are being called up for a naming. The Syracuse Mets are officially changing their name, and fans can weigh in with their own ideas through the Rename the Team Challenge. Submissions are now being accepted on the Syracuse Mets website. If you watch this weekend's games between the Marlins and Braves, you'll see a new ump on the field.
This one chopped foul, and that one is called by the third base umpire, Jen Powell. Jen Powell, a female umpire, umpiring a Major League spring training game.
Yeah, that was spring training, but Jen Powell is set to become the first woman to umpire in Major League Baseball when she works the Miami Atlantic games this weekend. Powell is a graduate of West Milford High in New Jersey. And sticking with baseball here, we're going to head to Boston now, where concession workers at Fenway are ready to walk the picket line.
The union and the food service provider Aramark have not met since workers walked off the job during a 3-game homestand last month. Union leader Carlos Aramayo says they're prepared to walk out again if Aramark doesn't return to the negotiating table.
There's no way at a baseball park like this, with an ownership group like the Red Sox that have so much money, that we should have people making poverty wages.
During last month's strike, Aramark hired replacement workers, but apparently not enough.
I saw an ice cream line. There was probably at least like 75 people in line.
Correspondent Michael Wallace.